Hello, I'm Kat.
And I'm Jamie.
Together we are SmileKat, bringing you the news for the gaming generation for the week of Thursday, August 17th to Wednesday, August 23rd. Expect to see us weekly on Facebook and YouTube. Specific ways to contact us will be at the end of the video. All sources will be there in the description.
This last weekend was Gamescom, and we have a lot to cover. Without further ado, to start this off, 2 pieces of Overwatch news. Blizzard has announced a new payload escort map called Junkertown. The Mad Max theme map was home to Roadhog and, you guessed it, Junkrat, and features trucks full of loot and explosions. If this place sounds familiar, well, it should. In the Overwatch lore, Junkertown is the last human stronghold in Australia after the Omni plant in their country was destroyed, infecting the land with radiation. The new map has no official release date, but Blizzard claims it will be out soon. Other news features the hero D.Va, who's getting nerfed. Her defense matrix is, by a whopping 50%, but all is not lost. The hero will be getting micro-missiles that explode on impact. This ability can be used while using other abilities or firing fusion cannons.
So it's very common that when they nerf something from a character, they'll give them something instead. So they'll be like, it's not so
bad,
bad,
take this
guys.
away, but here you go, you can have this instead.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're Roadhog. But they are fixing Roadhog. So that's good. Like, I just felt so bad for everybody who mained Roadhog and they nerfed him so bad.
Yeah.
Like, nobody uses him anymore.
Didn't they take down his, attack, 30%?
Yeah, and then his chain also wouldn't catch you as far, on the map. He used to have, this crazy range.
Yeah.
You could, throw it, and it'll get you from, not across the map, obviously, but it had this, crazy range. So what you do is, you rope someone in, and that would hurt them, and then you'd, shoot them in the head, and they'd be dead. For a Tracer, or, any character that's weaker, like a DPS.
Or longer range, it'd be good to, kind of hold them in, and then, kill them.
Yeah, the micro missiles, they don't look so bad. I'm pretty excited. Mass Effect developer BioWare has decided to pull the plug on Andromeda's single-player campaign. No DLC packs will be released for the newest Mass Effect game, breaking a series-long tradition of players having the chance to explore more of its universe in-game. BioWare said at Gamescom that the game was designed to further expand on the Pathfinder's journey through the new galaxy with story-based Apex multiplayer missions. We will continue to tell the story of Andromeda Galaxy through our upcoming comics and novels, including the Fate of the Quarian arc. BioWare will still support and develop its multiplayer, so expect new character kits and events. Casey Hudson, BioWare's leader, said that this doesn't mean they're moving away from the franchise, and says he hopes to see you again in the Mass Effect universe.
It's kind of sad that they're just getting rid of all single-player support.
Yeah. Okay, I was a huge fan of the Mass Effect franchise. I platinumed all of their games.
Yeah.
Including the first one, which took hours. It took, I think 7 playthroughs for me to platinum the first game.
Yeah.
If you can believe that, right? But I just think there was just so little support for this game that they decided to just get rid of it. But it's sad.
Little support on, people buying it, or...
Their sales weren't so bad. It was the bad press that made their opening weekend was good, but the bad press after it made their sales not as good as the previous ones. The biggest issues were the fact that the face recognition was worse in the PS4 and Xbox One versions than they were on the last platforms. From the PS3 and Xbox.
Yeah, and you think with a new console they would have gotten better, not worse.
Yeah, exactly. And then plus the story wasn't fantastic. I played a bit of it at a friend's house, but it was so glitchy the opening week that a lot of people just dropped off.
Yeah, this now makes a lot more sense now that why they're dropping it. I mean, it's still sad, and it probably wasn't the best movement with it, but...
They have their multiplayer, which is kind of horde mode.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. At Mass Effect 3, I had a lot of fun with their multiplayer. But most people were attracted to Mass Effect because of the story. It seemed like since EA took over, primarily, this series is not good.
Dropped off.
EA is like the touch of death. If they touch your game, it's going to be loaded with microtransactions.
No more.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, exactly. Just loaded with microtransactions, and the story takes a backseat to making money.
Yeah, I don't think I played a lot of like EA's games at all.
Well, like unless you've really played like a sports game.
No, I hate sports games.
Because BioWare is bought by EA, so like the Dragon Age series as well. So like anything that they have.
Yeah, but the Dragon Age series was good.
Yes.
I thought it was okay. Well, I thought it was good.
Yes.
I liked it.
I did like it. I think Inquisition was better than Andromeda. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
On the 24th of August, Microsoft confirmed the return of one of the most beloved franchises of all time, the real-time strategy series Age of Empires. At Gamescom, Microsoft announced Age of Empires 4 as an exclusive for Windows 10 PCs. Back in the 90s, there were very few games that could hold a candle to Age of Empires, and with the closing of Ensemble Studios in 2009, the series fell by the wayside, with the genre itself being without a pioneer. To anyone who grew up with Age of Empires' unique brand of base building, I recommend checking out the announcement trailer. No release date as of yet. In the meantime, you could pre-order Age of Empires Definitive Edition, which will launch exclusively on Windows 10 on October 19th.
Look at that. Look at it. I'm excited.
I've never played any Age of Empires.
It's so good. I wish these people in the background would stop being so loud. But seriously, okay? This game, of course I didn't play it because when it came out I was like a child.
Yeah.
But, because there's an app for Age of Empires as well.
Yeah. I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the app.
Yeah.
But the whole reason why I've never played it is it's just not the type of game I would play. Like, I'm more into RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't feel like this is an RPG type of game.
Well, it's not. Like, it's an RTS, so like,
yeah.
If you like games like StarCraft,
I like StarCraft.
then you'll like it. Okay. Let's keep going. The last trailer for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite caused quite a stir when it was revealed that Chun-Li was now a mutant fish woman. But don't worry, folks. She was shown in the new third trailer to be back to normal. Can you actually believe Capcom listened to their fans for once? Scary fish woman aside, at least 30 characters were showcased in the trailer, including newly announced Jada, Dormammu, Firebrand, and Ghost Rider. Offline modes and features include story, arcade, mission, training, versus player versus CPU, and collection modes. Online modes and features include ranked and casual match, beginner league, lobby, ranking, and replay settings. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite will release for PC, PS4, and Xbox One on September 19th.
I'm super excited for this game.
Isn't she beautiful?
She looks like somebody tried to draw on her eyebrows and then gave up halfway through.
What is that eyeshadow? It's like green and blue and red? What are her eyebrows? No, but it's fun. It's like when you look at traditional Japanese and like Chinese drawings, they have like eyebrows like that.
Yeah. it's still like super funny.
Her eyes are like, whoa,
so big.
Yeah, but anyway.
I think they probably tried to go for more like an anime feel with her eyes, and then
well, do you know
up halfway through?
Do you know what moe is?
No.
Moe is these characters that are like super cute and they have these big eyes, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's like really big right now. So I wondered if they tried to do that.
Yeah, that's probably what they tried to do. They tried to go somewhere with that, and then gave up halfway through.
Yeah, and so it's like a semi-realistic.
Yeah.
Like that looks way better. It actually looks like Chun-Li. Like Chun-Li is pretty. Why do you have to do that? But anyway, okay, the game though. Let's talk about the game. It has 30 characters.
I'm excited. I'm buying this when it comes out. I love all of the fighting games like that, like Tekken, or what's the other game?
Street Fighter?
No.
King of Fighters?
No.
Blaze Blue?
No. There's so many. Oh my god, I love Blaze Blue though.
I like Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue.
I can't do it. Like, it's too hard for me.
It's too hard?
Well, yeah. I'm not really a fighting game person. So, like, if you ask me, hey, are you excited for Marvel vs. Capcom? I'm only really excited because, like, I like Marvel. right? So
Yeah.
I like seeing, like, I like fighting with those guys. But, yeah, besides that, like, it looks fun. I'm not knocking at anybody who wants to, like, is excited for it. I'm excited for it too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she definitely looks better.
Way better.
Which one would you date out of the two?
That one.
Yeah?
I feel like I wouldn't want to date her. I feel like looking at her face would just be weird.
Do you think she'd, like, look over at you, like, while you're waking up, be like, hey, sweetie?
And I'd be like, ah!
Like, huge eyes? Hi!
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
And then she kicks you with her gigantic legs.
No, thank you. Okay. So, Cleopatra and Julius Caesar are confirmed to be in Assassin's Creed Origins in the new Ubisoft trailer shown during Xbox's Gamescom live show. The trailer shows off the game's impressive graphics, a catchy song, and Cleopatra and Julius Caesar discussing war from their respective locations. The game is looking better by the minute. Origins is set to release October 27th. I changed my opinion from like a couple episodes ago because I watched the trailer
Yeah.
and I was just like, I need to play this because this looks sick as fuck.
You know what my question is? Okay, this is not a political thing. I'm not making this as a political thing. Why is she so white looking?
She kind of looks like a little bit darker in the face, but you're right. She kind of fades down to white.
Maybe
more in her legs-ish area. Maybe it's just the lighting.
Maybe she just didn't tan her legs. Maybe she just tanned her like face and her
Well,
arms.
she is wearing a long robe, so
That's true. And she is royalty, so like most of the time royalty they're lighter because they don't work out in the sun.
Yeah.
The trailer with the song, you know, the one where it's like if you want dark and it like stops like playing and there's like this cool stuff happening.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and it's shot so well, directed so well, where like
It makes you want to play the game.
Yeah.
At the end of some of the trailers, or I believe it was at the end of this trailer, where the guy's like coming at him and he's like on the ground, he's got no weapons, and he just fucking grabs an arrow and a bow, and he fucking uses his foot to like fucking kill this guy, and I was just like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, Jamie said fucking like 5 times in a minute.
No, I didn't.
Holy.
I'm very bad.
It's okay.
I swear
okay.
a lot.
Nobody's judging you.
I'm
No
judging
one.
me.
The gamer demographic is 30-year-old men, generally. So, I don't think anyone cares. Like this game, I have not been excited for Assassin's Creed in years. I'm talking about how excited I am for games, but seriously, games are... You're stepping up your game, games.
Getting better.
You're getting better at this.
So hurry up and come out so I can play you.
Lesbian action. Deck 9 released a new trailer for the choice-driven adventure game Life is Strange Before the Storm, with the first of 3 chapters releasing for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC on August 31st. The first chapter, entitled Awake, will take place in Arcadia Bay, 3 years before the original Life is Strange. You will take control of the game's protagonist, Chloe Price, where she is seen arguing with her parents at her home. She eventually finds a friend in Rachel Amber, who is beautiful and well-liked, but has problems of her own. You won't need to play the first game to understand this one, but we recommend you do, as it helps to understand the characters a little more. So there's Chloe Price, right there, before she had blue hair, and then Rachel Amber. Have you played the first episode?
I've not played any Life is Strange.
There's only one. Like, there's 5 episodes, but...
Yeah.
It was free on PS4 a while ago, so if you picked it up... You didn't?
No. I haven't played any.
You can, if you want, okay, if you want, you can play it at my house, I have it.
Okay.
But, it's really good. Like, I'm not generally a fan of the visual novels, unless I'm doing it to platinum it.
Like Telltale series?
Well, it is similar to the Telltale series. Like, it's by Square Enix, actually.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to that kind of style. So basically with Life is Strange, the first one, Max, who's the protagonist, she has this power that she can turn back time.
Oh.
And then Chloe, she's one of Max's friends, but she's like an older friend. And like a lot of it revolves around those two and their relationship.
Yeah.
Lesbian relationship. Serious. If you haven't played the first Life is Strange, this will still make sense, but you should play it because then you'll know these characters.
Well, now that you're explaining it, it sounds a lot more interesting than I initially thought it was when I was reading the article. But now it sounds a lot more interesting. So I might actually play it.
I should do gaming journalism. Wink.
Stardew Valley, a popular Harvest Moon homage, will come out on the Switch when it's ready. Nintendo Switch owners are no doubt excited for this game to receive a port, but no one, even the developers, know when that will be. One of the developers gave some insight to fans on his Twitter, simply saying that they want to be 100% confident before they share the release date with fans, so they don't disappoint anyone. We are waiting until we are absolutely certain before we share the release date. Don't want to disappoint if testing turns something up.
You know, it's a breath of fresh air that they don't want to disappoint anybody. How many times has it happened?
Where a lot of game developers just like throw it out, it's not even ready, it's glitchy, and then fans get upset, and then they're like, oh, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Like with No Man's Sky.
Oh my god, you read my mind. I was like No Man's Sky. There was actually a really good article that we didn't cover, but the Game Ranks, which, I mean, if you watch us, you probably know what Game Ranks is. They did a video on, like, has No Man's Sky repaired the damage over a year of updates, right? And the issue with the consumer mindset is that if you have already tainted your image, there's no turning back, because those people who invested so much in your game, they don't want to come back because they don't trust you.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, because you were promising so much. You were saying that this was going to happen, this was going to be in the game, this was going to be in the game.
Yeah.
And then you released something that wasn't even close in comparison to what you offered in initial trailers or any article or statements that you made. So, of course, a lot of people aren't going to trust you after that, because they're going to be like, well, as far as I'm concerned, you didn't give me what I wanted the first time, why should I come back?
Yeah. You know what I think that games should do? Kind of like the Beyonce album. Or even like Fallout 4, because they did this with Fallout 4.
Yeah.
When the game is, like, done, be like, hey, we got this new game, it's coming out in, like, a week, or, like, a month. And that gets people, like, it's fresh in their mind, and they want it. Like, this is a port, so it's different. Like, people have already played Stardew Valley, but if it's a new game, that might be the best option. Because there's so many games that even I was excited for, like, there's one right there, Persona 5.
Yeah.
That had just, like, so many release dates. Like, originally I think it was supposed to come out 2015, and it came out 2017.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly angry because the game speaks for itself, it's a really good product, but still, it would have been better if they had just
not given a release date, been like, this is in development right now, there's no release date yet, and then when they're confident and sure that it's ready, then give a release date.
Yeah, because your consumers, they're who buy your product, right? They're the most important people to impress. Like, I know the customer isn't always right, but you're trying to make money. So because you're trying to make money, you want to make sure that the people buying your product are happy. That's just a be-all and all, right?
Yeah.
So, Pokemon Go has 3 live events coming up in the United States in the next coming months. Now, I know we're all thinking, will these events be a disaster like the Chicago one? Niantic is hoping not. Unlike the Chicago event, they will be free and smaller, but players will still expect fun activities and rewards. The first one will take place during the New Rue weekend in Akron, Ohio, second at Viva Calais San Jose, California, and third in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All listed events should feature increased temporary Pokestops and boosted spawn rates for some Pokemon.
So, what happened in the Chicago event?
Okay. Long story short, in the Chicago event, there were lines upon lines upon lines to get in, right?
Yeah.
Now, when people got in, nothing worked. You couldn't connect to the internet, you couldn't connect to the Pokemon Go servers. So, the entire time when they were doing the event, nobody could catch any Pokemon. It's like the whole reason why you're there. People paid money to go there.
To get into the event, to catch Pokemon, and then nothing was working, so they couldn't catch Pokemon.
Yeah, so the whole point of the event was scrapped. In our unreleased episode, the second time we talked about it, but like I talked about how people were suing Niantic because even though they gave back their tickets, and then I think they also gave players $100 worth of in-game currency, they didn't refund travel rates. So a lot of people that came from like Japan for it, like specifically for this convention, and paid hotel, none of that was refunded.
Yeah.
So it was basically like a wasted vacation, like especially if you're only going there for that. So a lot of people were angry, and like, you know how I was saying on the last thing, your consumers being important? I know technical difficulties happen, but Niantic these problems are so common. Like when the Pokemon Go app was first released, again, nobody could play it.
Well, when the Pokemon app was first released, they also promised that you'd be able to like see other players and stuff like that, or like at least have some form of multiplayer, and it doesn't.
Yeah, well, it has that now, but that's like a year later.
Yeah.
So, more of the story, stop lying to your players. Stop it.
If you say that it's gonna have this, then make sure it has it before it's released.
Yes. If I ever made a game, you know what I'd probably do if I ever made a game? I wouldn't promise anything. I'd be like, yeah, it's coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out. It's gonna come. And you're gonna like it. It's gonna be good. It's coming out.
That's it. You're gonna like it. You better like it. That's like I'm threatening them. You better like it.
So, speaking of Pokemon, the Pokemon World Championships have come to a close and the winners have been crowned. The final battles in the trading card game and the Sun and Moon video games were notable for offbeat strategies, weird teams, and awesome comebacks. Players were separated in 3 divisions for both card and video game: juniors, seniors, and masters, based on age. So in total, 6 champions won over the weekend. The TCG has one of the most memorable games this tournament. Senior player Mitchell Long made a comeback victory and managed to win against Zachary Bokhari, simply using a Froakie with Bubble and decking out his opponent. Decking out as in running out of cards, not knocking him out. Congratulations to winners Tobias Stromdale, Zachary Bokhari, and Diego Casiraga in TCG, and Nicholas Khan, Hong Juyung, and Ryota Otsubo in VG. My apologies if I fucked up any of your guys' names. I'm super happy and super proud for all of you. I've actually, since I was a child, wanted to be in this. I have a huge Pokemon card collection, and like it keeps getting bigger every month because I keep buying more, and I want to be a part of this World Championship. If I ever get the chance one day, I'm going to do it.
Just do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Live your dreams.
It's my dream. It's part of my dream. I wanna win Pokemon World Championships.
I will be there with my cheerleading outfit.
You better. It better be like super skimpy, like short, like to the point where like
you mean like
your whole ass like goes away.
Like
yeah.
I know I'm doing this. Yeah. Congrats, guys. I am proud of you. I feel like a mother who's like proud of their little baby ducklings. Because I think people underestimate how hard it actually is to get good.
Especially in like a card game.
Yeah, because there's so much luck involved.
Yeah. It all depends on what cards you draw, your strategy, what cards the other player has. It's completely dependent on that. It's not dependent on how many times you play the game, because you could play the game like millions of times, but if somebody has a better strategy than you, then you're obviously gonna lose, right?
Yeah, like Pokemon has been around for so long. It's kind of like in the way of Magic, where there's not one OP deck. Yu-Gi-Oh had this issue where the next deck would be the most OP.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked Duel Monsters stayed for as long as it did by that kind of formula.
It's still going.
Yeah, I know, but it's not as popular as it used to be. Like, for sure, Pokemon, like when you go to like Toys R Us or whatever, Pokemon is like the whole wall And then like Magic is a little bit, and then Yu-Gi-Oh is nothing. There's just a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh because that's all I played. I didn't play Pokemon
You didn't
or
play
Magic.
Pokemon?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't get it as a kid. I would just be like, here's a strong.
I have 2 small books of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but like my book of Pokemon cards is like this big, and and it's huge.
Yeah.
And I think
You're a goddamn nerd, Jamie.
I know, and I think the only reason why Yu-Gi-Oh dropped off so much is much to do with kind of, you know, the anime series as well. I particularly hate everything that came after Yu-Gi-Oh! Like GT or GX or just whatever the fuck that was.
It's GX.
And then I don't know. To
Watch
me,
5Ds.
It's just no. That's garbage too.
Card games on motorcycles. No, seriously,
No,
5Ds.
no.
I like 5Ds.
No, just no.
That's
garbage too.
Dude, GX.
No offense
the
to
best-
anybody who likes 5Ds.
She means full offense.
Yeah, no offense.
Dude.
And I personally think it's garbage.
Dude, like, GX had the best line ever. Come on, get your game on. I'm gonna throw down a face down. No?
No. It's time to do. That's it.
I love it. Good job, everybody. Uh-oh. PlayStation's official Twitter account might have been hacked. The official PlayStation Twitter account posted a message that said it had been taken over by the hacking group Armind. Shown right there. The tweets have since been deleted, but were screenshot by NeoGAF for prosperity. It is likely PlayStation Network database has been compromised. It's probably a good time to change your password. Messages have been flooding in to ask PlayStation support Twitter about the hack, but so far no official response has been made.
This kind of comes as no surprise to me because PlayStation gets hacked not a lot, but more often than you would want.
I think they should hire Armind to make sure that they don't get hacked.
So we're gonna hire Armind who hacked us to make sure we don't get hacked by other people.
Yeah. Probably, seriously, change your password. This is probably going to come out way late for when you're probably going to be compromised, so I hope.
Yeah, I should probably go home and change my password.
Yeah, to happen.
Get better security.
Just hire a guy. I know it's hard to be a computer programmer, and because if you're really good at programming, you can hack, right?
Yeah.
So the person who is programming their network database has to also have some knowledge in hacking.
Yeah.
But it's so taboo to hack. People just think people who are hackers mess things up. But hacking is a great way to see if your database will be compromised, right?
Yeah.
Because Google hires hackers. I think it's Google. One of their training procedures is
you have to hack into Google.
You have to hack into Google or get close. So if you hack into Google, you'll get a job there because now they'll.
Hey guys, I'm gonna learn hacking.
Well, good luck. Because, that's what you have to do. One of the things you have to do to get hired as a programmer, right?
Yeah. The new game, PUBG, might not be an Xbox exclusive after all. During Microsoft's Gamescom briefing, the company announced an expanded partnership with PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds developer Bluehole. It appears to be possible that PUBG will not be an exclusive, as Microsoft quoted the game to be released on Xbox One as a console launch exclusive, with the wording suggesting against its premise on the platform. When asked directly about the game, Microsoft company manager stated that we have nothing further to announce at this time. We will be working hard to bring PUBG to Xbox sooner. At Gamescom, Xbox also announced they will be expanding their enhanced games to over 100 titles and showed off the beauty that is the Xbox One X.
You know what, I don't know anything about this game, so I can't comment.
Basically, it's kind of like Hunger Games, in a way. So you're thrown into, a place with a lot of, other players. You gotta pick up stuff and, guns and shit. You literally have nothing but, clothes on your back when you start. And then you're supposed to, pick up shit and try to kill everybody. It's basically like Hunger Games.
So, if you're a gaming developer in need of a job, we have excellent news for you. Monolith Soft, maker of Xenoblade Chronicles, is hiring for an ambitious new project, different from its brand image. They are in need of designers, programmers, planners, and management support, with experience in action game development. If you're interested to find out more, you can go to Monolith Soft's website. And this is one of the pictures that they put to show kind of what
the game
they're
kind of
asking for.
entails or goes along. I'm pretty positive this is a woman at the bottom.
Yeah, she looks like she has boobies. She kind of looks like Zelda a little bit.
She looks like she has boobies, guys. She could be a man. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with the angles she's at. Like, if she was more head-on, you'd probably have a better idea of what it is.
If she didn't have that cape covering her butt, maybe I'd know. I can always tell the gender of somebody by their butt. That is my superpower, by the way. So there's a dragon in the sky, too. This kind of looks more Final Fantasy, like old school Final Fantasy, to me. I guess they're getting away from mechs, because this looks like you're in a world where...
It looks more like a fantasy kind of game.
Unless they're doing something like Trials of Cold Steel, which I'm not sure if you played, but Trials of Cold Steel, basically, they were in evil era, and then like, within 10 years they became us, and even better.
Oh.
Like in their technology. So it kind of discusses, like the brilliance of this game is that it discusses how they deal with that, right? So I don't know, they could be doing something like that.
Or they could be going for something like scale down.
Rip in peace.
Yeah.
Rip in peace, Scalebound.
Rest in peace. Bandai Namco just announced that their long-running fighting game franchise, Tekken, is now available on mobile devices. Simply titled Tekken, the game is available exclusively in Canada on iOS and the Google Play Store. Suck it, everybody else!
Woo!
For those who are looking forward to the game in other countries, it will come out at a later date. The game features 100 playable characters, all with unique fighting styles and abilities, 20 unlockable and upgradable special moves for characters, and several different modes, including story mode, dojo challenge, versus battle, and live event challenges. Never thought I'd see the day Canada would get something first.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is very weird. We're always the last to get anything. Well, not the last, but at least like the second to last.
We're not Europe or Australia. Give us some credit. But we got something.
Woohoo!
Does he have a treasure trail?
It does in every
sure?
single game.
I don't see anything there.
That's because you're looking at him from the side.
You see a treasure trail?
Have you played any Tekken ever?
Do you see?
Have you played any Tekken ever?
Do you see a treasure trail? Say so in the comments.
Have you played any Tekken?
I heard you the first time, Jamie.
Any?
And yes, I have. I've played the arcade version.
Get out.
What? You're fighting. I don't like fighting games, okay?
I remember.
Look at his hair. Who's gonna play a game with somebody's hair? I like his body,
He looks
though.
sexy. I
Yeah?
think he looks great.
Would you touch his body?
Yes.
Would you date him?
Look
Look at his eyebrows.
Probably maybe like a one-night stand.
Oh my god. If you put a bag over his head, I can do it.
Or like flatten out his
Sarcasm.
hair. Shave his eyebrows a little.
Objectifying, that's what we do here at SmileKat Gaming News.
I remember I played, I think Tekken, I think it was 5 or 7 was like the first one. And I remember the only reason I like beat the last boss was because I kept doing like the like down move where you like swoop your leg out, and like I kept doing that over and over again until I beat the boss, and I'm like, I fucking won!
Okay, Shao Kahn in like Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah.
That's how I beat Shao Kahn. I just kept like, I was so cheap. Like you get so angry at video games that it's like, you know what, if you're gonna be cheap, I'm gonna be cheap. I'm gonna do it. Because the game's not fair.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be fair.
That's the game I was thinking of earlier, Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah?
Yeah. Woohoo!
That's something we can agree on.
Except you never played Tekken.
So guys, guess what? That's it. And that's the gaming news for the week of Thursday, August 17th to Wednesday, August 23rd.
But before we go, what are the upcoming game releases for the next week, Kat?
Well, Jamie, for August 29th, there's like a million games, so let's get started. Everybody's Golf for the PS4, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle for the Switch, Warriors All-Stars for PS4 and PC, Dead Alliance for PC, Xbox One, and PS4, Windjammers for PS4 and Vita, Surf World Series for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, Cold Step Revolt for 3DS, Yakuza Kiwami for PS3, that's not a typo, XCOM 2 War of the Chosen for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, The Coma Recut for PC and Xbox One, Killing Floor 2 for Xbox One, Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition for PS4 and Xbox One, Redout for Switch, Sonic Mania for the PC, Resident Evil Revelations for PS4 and Xbox One, and Absolver for PS4, PC, and Xbox One.
August 30th, X-Morth Defense for PS4 and PC, Yes 7 for PC, Sunless Skies for PC.
Good game, good game.
August 31st, Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack for Switch, Life is Strange Before the Storm for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Last day of June for PC and PS4. With that, we are signing off. See you next week again.
I'm Kat,
And I'm Jamie. And this is the Gaming Generation SmileKat News. Bye! Woo! Yeah!
That's what my friends say. But I keep geeking out, I keep collecting toys and anime comics. On my mind, gotta catch up on all these shows. Cause cosplayers gonna play. Gamers gonna game. Baby, I'm just gonna geek out. This dirty stuff.
hello, I'm Kat.
And I'm Jamie.
Together we are Smile... Fake. Let's start again.
This ability can be used while...
DLC packs will be really...
The new PUBG game...
I almost said Naruto plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle for the Switch.
Wise 7 for... Yes.